World at War in 2023 is unplayable. The other day I decided it was time to revisit one of the most forgotten about Call of Duty titles ever. How'd it go? Well,
looks okay so far. Oh, fuck. No.
What?
Hacked lobby, dude.
Oh, slow-mo, dude. I love slow-mo.
Honestly, I'm surprised by how few cheaters there are in World at War today. Go back a couple years and this might have been an entirely different conversation, as World at War was the most cheater-infested Call of Duty title like ever. Pretty much the minute Modern Warfare 2 dropped, the cheaters rolled in and took over this game. There was a point in time the cheating was so bad that finding a game that wasn't turned into someone's personal jigsaw trial was basically 1 in a million.
It's like a reward.
And I'm not sure if it was because of my call to Minnesota Burns that started to help dwindle the cheater population in World at War, but even if it wasn't, I'll still take the credit for it because I'm a goddamn hero. How'd your moms though? Sup, Lisa? Speaking of population, World at War consistently has roughly 700 players or below at a time, meaning finding a match can be a bit of a time-wasting experience, especially if you're trying to hop into a World at War Zombies match, where you could literally be sitting in a lobby by yourself for what seems like an eternity. Though if you find a lobby, a few possible outcomes could happen. 1. You find a perfectly normal lobby and manage to play the game in its entirety with no issues at all. 2. While trouncing the opposing team, the host of the match could potentially rage quit, effectively ending the match for everyone in it, because that was a thing pre-Modern Warfare 2, you know, the good Modern Warfare 2. 3. You end up in a lobby where everyone is doing their best, now you see me, now you don't, lagging all over the place, turning me into my mom deleted my World of Warcraft account kid. But if everything goes right and you have no crashes, hackers, or even some salty players that need to literally ruin the fun for everyone, World at War, for being a 15-year-old game, is a blast to play. Because while it's seemingly unplayable and being able to find consistent lobbies that are normal, by design this game is just fun. It has a solid campaign that gives you roughly 5 to 6 hours of Keith Sutherland and Gary Oldman screaming curse words and committing war crimes, a zombies mode that's opening cutscene literally made me piss my pants, and a multiplayer that is so plain that it might as well be a white tee. And let's not forget to mention its main menu music. If there's something in you that's not terrified while also amped up to play this game, I don't know what else is going to do it for you. I mean, the main menu music is amazing for this game. It really sets the tone for this dark battlefield that you're about to experience in the campaign, which, if I must say, is incredible. I mean, 2 of the best missions are Vendetta and Black Cat. Vendetta is basically World at War's All Gillied Up, and it's probably a better version than All Gillied Up. And I know that sounds crazy coming from the very guy who will dick ride All Gillied Up at any chance he can get. It takes place in 1942 Stalingrad with player character Dmitri, spoilers, and Reznov, voiced by Gary Oldman, spoilers, hunting down a German general while evading patrols, witnessing war crimes, and using gas-powered sniper rifles designed to take out tanks, but instead, you're using it on foot soldiers. Won't spoil anything major, but you unalive the German general. Also, within 40 seconds of the mission opening up, you end up in a bar, which is like extreme Russia. Black Cat is fun solely because of the fact that you need to rescue seamen from sunken ships. I mean, it's not like fun, it's just like a fun little activity. It's a fun little arcade game where I test myself to see how many seamen I can save. I think my record is like 5, which might be the cap, but who knows. Returning to the zombies, if you don't say your favorite map was Der Riese, then you're a dirty little liar. Nothing was more intense than having to fend off waves and waves of zombies and demon dogs when you're entering waves 25 through 30. Need to take a piss? Go get a bucket. Also, the introduction of the Pack-a-Punch was an amazing feature and brought us some great upgrades. I mean, all the other maps are great, but still, I would say this is the best map unequivocally. And finally, the multiplayer. I'll be honest, World at War was my first video game that I had ever played once I got Xbox Live. I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember getting Xbox Live, hooking it up, setting up my account, hopping into a lobby where I played my first match of TDM on Outskirts. As a bright-eyed, fresh-faced kid, I couldn't believe such a technological advancement had been made. Trying to communicate with my team and being shocked at how bad I was after just the day before beating my neighbor 30-2 in a split-screen match. And I still to this day have my first ever Xbox Live message after I played that match.
Hey, you're just mad because I'll be able to do something with my fucking guitar in hands that you'll never be able to achieve in your entire life, kid. So yeah, you're gay.
Even though World at War on Xbox has population issues, and I would imagine the PS3 has pretty much the same because no one was playing the PS3. I highly recommend playing on PC instead. While the amount of players isn't stunning, you still get to join any lobby you want through its list of servers, which doesn't seem to exist in any other Call of Duty anymore. It might feel weird playing on mouse and keyboard, but you kind of get used to it, though I haven't gotten used to some of the lobbies having ads before you even jump into the match.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper.
And yes, the PC version has its cheaters, but it seems like these are the right kind of cheaters. You know, the ones that provide you triple XP so you don't need to spend hours ranking up on a 15-year-old game. But that's it. That's World at War in its current state in 2023. I'd say the population on the game is much better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be way lower. But the fact that it's still difficult to find a match, let alone getting into a match and having the possibility of the match ending via host back out, experience tons of latency, or even those pesky cheaters, makes it difficult to really want to play it unless you're just going for nostalgia. Which is why I recommend the PC version. Yes, it's kind of weird getting used to the mouse and keyboard unless you are able to connect a controller, then I guess it makes it better. But it's something that I think makes the experience better, especially on some of the maps, because you also can get modded maps, which is kind of cool. But some lobbies, I guess, don't work because you'll be sitting in a waiting connection for a while and then get bunted out, or your entire game will crash and you'll have to start from square one. But I want to know what you think. Do you think World at War is still playable? Also, where do you rank this on your all-time Call of Duties list and why? I'm very curious as to what people think of this game. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and if you didn't, well, it doesn't get much better than this. If you enjoyed it just enough, maybe hit the subscribe button to keep Aaron Rodgers out of the NFL, because I can't take his prima donna crap. Also, thanks for watching, and well,